channel. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you know the next time we upload a video. Today we are doing a Foundation Friday, and I'm so excited because I have not done a Foundation Friday in such a long time. Now the foundation we're using today is the Tarte Foundcealer. I bought the mini size just in case I don't like it, but I will say this is not going to be a first impression because I've already used this foundation, I want to say 2 times, maybe 3, but definitely 2 times already, and I already know that I really like it. But I figured because this was supposed to be part of my Foundation Friday series, I would still do the video and do a wear test for you guys because I haven't actually done a wear test. So I've already done my eyes off camera because I want my Foundation Fridays to just be about my foundation, my base makeup. So I'm like always going to use my E.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer because this is my absolute favorite primer and it works so well with any foundation I ever use, honestly. I don't think I've used this a single time with any foundation and it didn't work with it. It's just such a good primer. There are other versions of this primer. I haven't tried the matte one, and to be honest, I probably won't just because I have dry skin, but if you have oily skin, you might like the matte one because I've heard a couple people rave about that one. However, I did try the luminous one and I don't like it. It just puts like sparkle on your face and doesn't really feel like it does much. It doesn't give you like a dewy look or anything. So if you haven't tried the original, you should. So I have the mini in 44S Tan Sand. With a lot of products, minis only come in so many shades. So this was the closest to my shade. It does look pretty good on its own, but just to make sure I get that perfect shade, I do add like a drop of my NYX, of the NYX Pro Mix foundation. So I'm just gonna do like a half a pump on the back of my hand. Not even a full drop. Just like that. Of the NYX. I'm gonna mix it together. Alright, so I'm gonna take what's on my finger and I'm just gonna put it on my face. Sometimes I do end up making this a little bit too dark, but it's okay. Because with concealer, everything will kind of work itself out. So usually I use my E.l.f. sponge to blend my foundations, and today we are gonna do that. But I also bought the Juno & Co. sponge. I got mine from Target. I know Juno & Co. has their own website, but I just happened to see it on Target, and so I bought it. So it came in this little package. It is out already because I have used it. I did get the blue one. I tried to use it when I did my black owned brand video, even though this isn't a black owned brand, but it didn't go so well. So I figured I would give it a try today and just see how I like it. It feels really nice and soft, but with the foundation I used it with the last time, it just kind of left like little microfiber streaks. Okay, so we're not even, I don't think I'm gonna use the E.l.f. one today. Just because the microfiber one, the Juno & Co. sponge, looks okay. I think it was just that foundation I used. If you guys haven't seen that video yet, I'll link it in the description bar of this one. But the Black Owned Beauty video I did, the foundation I used in that one was the one from Beauty Bakery, and I just think that foundation just did not agree with me. I don't know what it was about the formula of that foundation, but I just personally didn't like it, and the sponge didn't really work out with it. Usually for most foundations, I only need 1 full pump, depending on what kind of coverage it is. No, I will say this is probably medium to full coverage. This is definitely buildable. So this is my face with 1 full layer of the Tarte Foundcealer, and I absolutely love it. Also, my verdict on the sponge, I do think I like it. I personally don't think it's better than the E.l.f. one. I do think they perform similarly, but they are completely different textures. I do think I just like my E.l.f. sponge better, but this is probably a really good runner-up. I just feel like I've tried so many sponges and I've found nothing that works as good or close to this. With concealer, I'm going to be using my E.l.f. Camo concealers, both the original and hydrating ones. I don't have my perfect shade in this, so I'm just going to mix Deep Olive from the original Camo concealer and Medium Neutral in the hydrating Camo concealer. Just because one's really dark, one's really light. And I feel like they will mix together well to give me nice brightening, but also really normal color. Started doing this method recently where I go ahead and apply my concealer with my finger, and I think it helps it to blend better. And then I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. concealer sponge and just blend this out. Because my under eyes aren't as bright as I normally like them, I'm going to go back with just medium neutral, which is in the hydrating version. Just add a little bit more, just so I can give myself that highlighted effect. And because I can't resist, I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape Glow Bond in Dream. Just add a little bit of that under my eye area. Just to give us that glowy, bright, dewy under eye. Now for powder, I'm going to go in with my banana powder from I Heart Revolution. Looks like this. Smells like banana Laffy Taffies. Tiniest bit down my nose. Around my nose, because I get a little bit of redness there. On my chin, just set that concealer, and on my forehead. We're going to dust all the other areas off. I'm going to go off camera for 2 seconds to finish up the eyes, throw in some lashes, and do my brows. Alright, so we're back with our brows and our lashes done. So for bronzer, we're going to go with the Essence Sun Matte Bronzing Powder. Did that really just happen? But I really love this powder, but I hate the shade range for this. Essence, get it together. I keep saying this, and I still haven't seen any new shades. Maybe just the Ulta that I have, they haven't uploaded new shades. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if the Essence website has more than 2 shades of this, and this is not their darkest shade. But I actually really do love this bronzer. It smells like the beach and tropical and delicious. And it gives me that like perfect, I'm bronze, but barely kind of look. This is just really nice in the summertime when you want that little sun-kissed look, but you don't want to look orange or anything. And again, I'm considered like tan to medium skin type. So if you're anything darker than me, you're probably not gonna be able to use this. Like even in the summertime, sometimes, depending on how tan I get, even I struggle to use this. So Essence, this is a great product. Just make 3, 4, 5 more shades. Like, I promise you, you won't regret it, because it's such a nice bronzer. But most people can't use this. For blush, we're gonna go with the Too Faced Apricot in the Act Fruit Cocktail Blush. I just swirl it all together. This also smells really good. It smells like apricots. I'm gonna stipple it on my cheek and work its way up. This brush is not my typical brush. I still haven't washed my brushes. This brush is just a little too dense, so I like to pack it and stipple it instead of try to blend like I do with my normal blush brushes. And then for highlight, you know I had to pull out the big guns. The Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter in Golden Flower Crown. It's just the best highlighter. I will say the Juvia's Place highlighter, it's a really nice runner-up. It's just so pretty. I noticed, because I'm still using natural lighting, that when the natural light goes in and out, it makes the filming lights I'm using look different. So I have to keep trying to turn them up or turn them down. If anybody knows how to fix that other than me just like not using natural light at all, because I think without the natural light at all, the lights are just a little bit too much and they kind of wash me out. We're going to use MAC Slip Pencil in Chestnut. Put that together. And then we're going to go in with MAC's Velvet Teddy. You can leave it matte like this does. I do like it, but I'm gonna add just a little bit of gloss, and I've been using Sweet Mouth on a lot of my like nude lip combos, and it just makes them look really nice. It looks so good. So this is not a setting spray, but I'm gonna use the NYX Bear With Me Prime, Set, and Refresh. It does say it does set your makeup, but I more consider this a primer or refresher spray. And I am gonna use this. I tried out the other one. I feel like that video where I tried the other one out is already up. I'll link it if it is. I really feel like it is, but I did not like the other one. And that one is meant to actually be a setting spray, but it smells weird, and I don't think it, honestly, I just really couldn't get past the smell. But this one, I absolutely love it. So this is the final look. I think this makeup looks really nice. It looks really natural. You can obviously tell I have makeup on, but it just kind of looks like my face, but better. It's nice and natural. Nothing on my face looks cakey. Everything blended really nice. My hair is just in a pineapple, so probably stay like this for the rest of the day. But this is what we're looking like makeup wise. The time is currently 3:42. I've probably had this makeup on for like 20 to 30 minutes right now. So I'll check in with you guys probably around like 10:30, 11 o'clock. And we'll see what the makeup is looking like then. Alright guys, so it is currently 9:57, so basically 10 o'clock. The last time I checked in with you, it was like 3:40, 3:45, something like that. But I had the makeup on for a good 20 minutes, so I'm just gonna say we've had this on for a good 7 hours. I've been checking on my makeup throughout the day, and I haven't noticed anything. Like I said, I've worn this foundation before, but I've never worn it for like a long enough amount of time to tell you how good it wears, so that's the basis of this video. There is a ton of glitter, which I don't think you guys can see, but there's a ton of glitter that has fallen from my eyeshadow that is all over my face. Back to the foundation itself, the only real thing I noticed is that there's some sort of dry patch or something like right here by my lip. I know you guys can see it a little bit. I'm gonna come closer, but I noticed it earlier, probably around like 3 hours in, I want to say. I noticed it because I was like, do I have a pimple coming in? Like, what is this? You see, like right here, it's like a dry patch. Even though this foundation wears beautifully and it looks nice, if your skin is dry, whether it's mildly dry or severely dry, I feel like if you don't prep your skin, and I mean like moisturize really good beforehand, and you put this on, it's definitely going to show any dry patches or any dry areas on your skin that you have. I didn't notice this the last time I wore the foundation, and I don't think there was anything significant about my lip today. Like my lip on this one part wasn't drier than the other parts of my face because I moisturized my entire face, so I'm not sure why it just happened in that one spot. Believe it or not, I don't have any buildup around my nose. Usually I get that with all my foundations. There's always a little bit of buildup, but all around this portion of my nose, like right here on the sides and then like this front part, the foundation is gone. So it looks like it's broken up a little bit right here. The foundation itself is not drying. I just feel like if you have dry skin, it's going to emphasize some parts of it. I do like the foundation and the formula of it, but I just don't know if this is actually dry skin friendly or not. If you tried this foundation out, let me know your thoughts. When I wore this the first 2 times, it wore beautifully and I was in love with it, but I only had it on for like an hour tops. But wearing it for 7 hours, I am now a little bit unimpressed with this foundation, and I don't know if I like it as much. And I used my Poreless Putty Primer, which works really well for, like I said, any of my foundations that I've ever used. So I'll wear this again and let you guys know my thoughts. So as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, turn on the notification bell so you know the next time I upload a video, and I'll see you in the next one.